There are a lot of really good teams in this league, but it is so hard nowadays for these teams to win a national championship, as I was talking about with Patrick. Look at all these teams that Georgia has to play, right? Look at all these top 10, top 15 teams that they're going to have to play in the regular season. Then if they make it to the SEC title game, you're playing another great team. And then if you get to the college football playoff, you got to play 3 or 4 more great teams. Look at the 2 teams that were in the national championship last year, right? Notre Dame and Ohio State. Notre Dame, they had their week 1 game against Texas A&M, which was a tough game early on in the season. After that, what was their toughest game? At USC. Who was the best team that they played until they got to the playoff? Then how about Ohio State? All right, you have the game against Oregon. You have the game against Penn State. You have the game against Michigan. 3 games that are physical, tough, against a lot of NFL players, but you're well rested going into the college football playoff, and then obviously they make their run. These SEC teams, I mean, it's a war playing all these teams, especially a schedule like Georgia. So it's something to keep in mind. It's why I'm not betting Georgia to win the national championship. I would look at these SEC teams to win the league, and then you kind of reassess the health situation going into the college football playoff. Or if you're just getting a really good preseason number on one of these teams, obviously bet a good number if you see fit. But it's tough at the top with a lot of these teams and the value that you're getting on them to win the whole thing, because I think the SEC is at such a disadvantage with the schedule that they have opposed to some of these other conferences and kind of that balance of power that we talk about. No bets for me on Georgia. I think all of their lines are about right. The win total at 9.5. I wouldn't lay that juice at -185. There's just too many good teams on that schedule. And if I would bet Georgia, I would rather do it for them to win the SEC than for them to win the national title. I just think their schedule is too tough. I think it's going to be too tough for them to make it to the college football playoff, beating all those good teams, and then win 3 or 4 good games. I'd rather just bet them to win the SEC at +300.